We watched from the trenches as silhouette figures passed through the gentle fog, then disappeared like ghosts into the night, totally unaware if the figures were refugees or enemy soldiers trying to outmaneuver us. We were entrenched in a wide road surrounded by colossal structures, partly reduced to rubble, partly still holding up. This place may have been a market or the city square before the war, but now unrecognizable, it has been turned to a battleground. Structures were so large in scope that they dwarfed the buildings we had back on Earth. We cleared the western structures just hours before, and we didn't really have to worry about the structures to the east, thanks to an RPG. The technology is far different to ours. They like using spears and blades. They are far from being primitive, but it seems some honor code in their culture prohibits them from using all the technology they clearly possess. Lucky for us, I guess. Just after lunch, the fighting had slowed to a crawl, then eventually ceased, and it did so for quite some time. Delta Company had fallen back into a large but well-fortified building 100 meters south of the trenches to receive new orders and set up a command center, leaving Corporal Mauser, Private Dexter, and myself, Private Michael O'Hara, to keep lookout. The fog of war had become less dense, and visibility was at 40% as opposed to the 20% it had been all morning. Well, at least that's what my barometer was telling me. I decided to have a cigarette. Hunched down low in my fox's warren, I placed the cigarette in my mouth. Looking over to Dexter, I casually said, "Keep an eye out. Something just doesn't feel right." As I searched for my lighter, I glanced over to Dexter to find him searching the arid, desolate battleground for any signs of enemy movement. In an instant, his face turns pale white, and a look of horror is cast upon his face. Before I have a chance to react, the earth beneath my feet shudders violently, immediately followed by a thunderous explosion. As I'm knocked to the ground, I hear the rapid rattling of Ford and rifles immediately after. My eyes go blurry and I drift into an unconscious state.